Hello and welcome back guys to our channel. Today we are going to be comparing Zimbabwean education system versus Ugandan education system. The quality of education, Uganda versus Zimbabwe. And guess what guys? The best universities. By the end of this video, I believe you will know which country has the best education system.
Yes guys, before we go into this, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.
Guys, for me, I entirely studied here in Uganda, so I know everything about the Ugandan education system. Okay. My friend here, my wife, I don't know where you studied from. You tell people.
I studied from Zimbabwe.
Okay guys, now the first thing we are going to look at and compare is the structure of the education system. For example, in Uganda, by the way, we start with the primary. We call it primary. That makes it 7 years. Okay. Primary is like primary 1 to primary 7. Okay. So what about in Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, we call it grade 1 up to grade 7.
So meaning it's the same. Grade 1 is just the change of names.
Yes.
Okay, that is good. The next level for us, we call it secondary level. Secondary level, it takes you 6 years to accomplish, but divided into 2. There is O level, that's ordinary level, and A level, advanced level. Yes. That's 6 years. What about in Zimbabwe?
It's exactly the same.
Wow.
We also have O level and A level.
Wow, you call it O level and A level as well?
O level.
All right, that's interesting. So now, after A level, for example, when you accomplish A level, you go to either a university or a college, or you go to an institute. That's what we do here. Yes. What about there?
It is the same. What I want to know is from how do you call them? Do you still call them secondary 1, secondary 2, or you call them what?
On secondary level, we call them senior. Senior 1, S1, S2, S3, S4. Okay. Yes. Or we can call them Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Then Form 5, Form 6. But we can call S1, S2, those who are in S1, those who are in S2. So we call them those two names.
For in Zimbabwe, we just say Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5, Form 6.
Okay, yes. Those are the same names. By the way, before the primary that we talked about here in Uganda, we have what we call kindergarten. Kindergarten. There is kindergarten. Maybe you don't know about kindergarten. Let me explain to you. Kindergarten is for small kids.
You mean creche?
Yes. It's called what?
Creche.
Creche.
A child goes to creche before they go to primary 1.
Yes.
Or grade 1.
Oh, now they spend like 2 to 3 years. In fact, there is the baby class, there is middle class, and the top class. Then they even graduate. Do you know here in Uganda, they graduate as if they have finished university?
Even in Zimbabwe, you graduate.
Oh, even in Zimbabwe, they graduate.
Before they transition to grade 1, they also graduate. They have a graduation part.
Wow, even here, graduation, you see parents trying, I have a graduate. Yes. I have a graduate. I have a graduate.
We have many degrees. I didn't even realizing that I have 3.
You mean you attended that kindergarten?
Yes.
Me, I never.
So what did you do? You started from grade 1.
My time was, I'm sure, for us here in Uganda, I studied in a village. So in a village, you could just start right away. Primary 1, you go. If you graduated the first degree you got from top class to primary 1, please put it in the comment section.
Tell us. Those who skipped.
Yes.
Tell us also, and tell us why did you skip.
So now we have seen that when we look at the structure of the education system of Zimbabwe and Uganda, they are almost the same. Yeah, they are almost the same. So now let's look at the subjects. Okay. The subjects that both countries teach. Firstly, in Uganda, when you look at the primary level, majorly there are 4 subjects. There is mathematics, English, social studies, and science. Those are 4. From primary 1 to primary 7. Okay. What about that side?
In Zimbabwe, it was the same. Maths, English, social studies,
and science.
Okay. No, what science there, guys? Please help me. But I heard from the new curriculum, there are now 5 subjects.
Those who are updated on subjects on new curriculum of Zimbabwe, please help us. is there any other subjects added in primary level?
There are 5 now. We used to do 4 points at grade 7. How many points? 4 points was the best.
Okay.
But I'm sure now 5 points is the best. They added another subject. I can't remember.
Here there is nothing improved. There are 4 subjects.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go to subjects on secondary level. Here in Uganda, you find that everything that you studied in primary level, it changes. For example, here there are like 11 subjects.
Okay.
Meaning, when a student starts from Form 1 or secondary 1, they go almost 11 subjects.
Okay.
They drop some when they reach like Form 3. Yes, Form 3 there. Maybe they remain with the 9 subjects. Yes, 9 subjects there. So what about in Zim?
It's actually the same, but me, I remember in my time, long ago.
Long ago.
In my time, me, I did 9 subjects. I was doing 9, and I registered all 9.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
I'm sure the reason they give more like 11 is for you when you reach that stage. You have selection.
In fact, here when you are in senior 1, they are all compulsory.
Yes,
you have to take all of them. Even in Zim, they are also compulsory. But how comes you took only 9 and you still registered 9?
I'm telling you, in my time, 9 were the compulsory ones.
Okay, I get it. What about on A level? That is advanced level.
We have also 3. Actually, the main score is 15 points.
Okay.
3. It means you're doing 3 subjects. For me, I did mathematics, business studies, and economics. Those are 3. Now, there are those who do 4. Those geniuses who say, me, I want to take the 20 points one. It means that they can just add one thing on top, either accounts or maybe.
But now in Uganda, there must be 4.
Okay.
Which is, for example, you take MEG, that's mathematics, economics, and for example, geography. And you have to stroke 1. You can stroke, for example, for me, I stroked TD, technical drawing.
So it's a must.
Yeah, it's a must to stroke a subject. And also there is a hidden subject called general paper, GP. General paper, when you are sitting for the final exams, it carries 1 point. And you have to get it. In fact, here in Uganda, when you don't get that mark in general paper, it's like you have failed. Almost. So it's a must.
In Zimbabwe at A level, there is what we call communication skills.
Okay.
That one is a mandatory, but it doesn't carry any addition. You're just supposed to pass it. Yes.
Which country has the best quality in education?
I will vote for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is known in the whole world to have the best quality education.
Okay, what are the things that backs up your points?
Oh my God.
Tell us.
Zimbabwe.
The quality of education. What makes your quality better?
Zimbabwe's quality. One thing, the syllabus.
Okay.
Our syllabus is so good. Some of the things I see being taught in other countries, when I went to South Africa, the things we were learning, actually we learned them in Form 6.
Wow.
You see? So the quality of education in Zim is good. The quality is so good. Our syllabus, everything is so amazing.
What about when you look at the village schools in Zimbabwe versus the town schools? Which one gets the better quality?
Actually, of course, the city life is better than the village.
Okay, what I can say about Uganda now is when you look at the private schools, they have high quality education than university than government schools here in Uganda. Even when you look at the town schools, they have high quality education than village schools here in Uganda. So it's almost the same as Zimbabwe.
So for you, where do you want our children to study, in Uganda or in
Of course, it's children to decide.
I'm talking about primary. Remember, they are still young.
Of course, they have to study here in Uganda. They are good schools
I
here.
Knew, but they are good schools, but
they are
you can't compare
schools.
The education with the same.
By the way, this one won't leave it. Do you know that in Uganda there is no what we call minimum wage? that even if you have degrees, someone can pay you any amount they want.
Now I'm answering people who have been asking me, Precious, I want a job in Uganda. Now the problem with Uganda is there is no minimum wage. If you get a job and the employer says, I'm going to pay you $20, my dear, if you don't want it, there's the next person who's looking for it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So there is no minimum wage here. At least in Zimbabwe you have a minimum wage, but here there is no.
I don't think
you can work for any amount here in Uganda. That's why so many people they have started their own small businesses. Because they don't want to be paid small
amount. The boss can pay you any money. The
country
I know that pays well is South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa pays well.
Do you know why South Africans fight with Zimbabweans a lot? When they go to Zimbabweans, when they go to South Africa, they accept any job and any amount. Meaning now it's affecting the residents of there. That for them, you can't give them a job without the minimum wage requirement. But these ones who are coming
they
foreigners,
can be given any amount.
They can be given any
amount. Work harder. Every foreigner, if you are not in your country, your own country, I believe I've been in different countries, only what you focus is work. What brought you there, what took you there is mostly what you focus on.
And you accept most of the time whatever they pay you.
Yes.
So mostly. Now that's where the South Africans have problems with foreigners. That you want us to start being paid the small. They should pay us the minimum wage.
Now lastly, let's talk about the best universities. In Uganda, of course, it's called Makerere University. I believe most of you have heard about Makerere University. When you study here, any student who studies to Makerere, they feel big. They walk like kings. Even if when they don't have a job, as long as they mention I studied at Makerere, there is a way they boosted the name. That when you study at Makerere University, you are big already. It doesn't matter what you eat. As long as you have studied there. What about in
Zimbabwe? I know University of Zimbabwe.
University of
Zimbabwe. When you go there, when they know you studied at UZ.
You are big.
You are the big bosses.
Wow. So guys, I believe we have understood the structure of education system between Zimbabwe and Uganda. For you, which structure feels better for you? But most of the things you see, they are the same. Almost they are the same.
We were all colonized by the British, so it's the same.
It's all the same. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, you like, and if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscription button. We love you so much. Mwah.